Hello and welcome to Facebook. So the TCS NQT National Qualifier Test is open. The registrations are open, and I'm sure that is all that all of you have been talking about right now. Well, a lot of you also seem to be having tons of questions in terms of who is eligible, what is the test pattern, how do I go about registering for this process. I'm sure that you have so many questions. So in this video, we will provide you definitive answers for all of the most frequently asked questions. Let's dive in. So the TCS NQT, the National Qualifier Test, is happening on 3 dates across the country: 24th, 25th and 26th of October. And the registrations for this are already open. The last dates for registration is going until 17th of October 2020. Now, what is this NQT and how does it benefit you? Firstly, this is an employability, all India employability test conducted by TCS iON. TCS iON is the official assessment partner for TCS and so many other companies as well, and primarily for TCS. So if you end up taking up this NQT, get a good score, you will be able to apply for jobs across so many companies. The primary opportunity here is the TCS campus hiring program for 2021 passouts. Apart from this, with the score in this NQT, you will also be able to apply for scores of companies across sectors such as IT, BFSI, pharma, manufacturing, FMCG and so many others. The TCS campus hiring program is one of the greatest opportunities that you can apply to if you are a 2021 passout through this NQT. So who's eligible for this? Okay, to 2021 passouts who end up belonging to the following degrees: BE, BTech, ME, MTech, MSc and MCA, and you can belong to any stream, right? In these degrees, you are definitely eligible to participate in this process. You just have to be ensured that you are a 2021 passout belonging to any of these streams. Apart from this, there are a few other requirements also in the eligibility criteria. From an academic requirement standpoint, you need to have 60% minimum or 6.0 CGPA throughout. This is the academic requirement criteria. There is also a backlog criteria which details that you can have up to 1 active backlog when you appear and register for the process. But when you get onboarded at TCS, you will need to ensure that you clear all active backlogs at that point in time. There is an age limit. That age limit is 18 to 28 years. And for those of you who have an academic gap, right, TCS also allows a relaxation in that process where you can have up to 24 months of academic gap. You need to declare the academic gap clearly with valid reasons during the registration process. For the TCS campus hiring program, yes, only 2021 passouts are eligible, but this NQT is a much larger ocean than only the TCS campus hiring program. In fact, it is a national level employability test which allows you to land jobs across so many other recruiters who are also tied up with TCS iON. Alright, so there is a broader eligibility criteria to participate in this NQT if you're not a 2021 passout. So who is eligible for the NQT? You could be an undergraduate, postgraduate or a diploma student from pre-final year or final year. You can participate in this process. What doesn't matter is the degree or specialization that you are from. Any degree, any specialization, you can end up participating in this process. Even students with less than 2 years of work experience can participate in the process, using which you will be able to help land jobs in so many companies which are tied up with TCS iON. The age limit is going to be the same, 18 to 28 years. So if you're not a 2021 passout, you can still take up the NQT. You can still register for the NQT, which will happen on the same 3 dates, but you will be able to get a score which is valid for 2 years, and that score will help you land jobs across so many other recruiters. Even TCS themselves have said that in the near future, they will consider other years of passouts also, depending on your score with this NQT. Through the TCS campus hiring program for 2021 passouts, the flagship role that TCS hires for is called the Ninja. The Ninja is possibly the greatest and largest role that everybody across the country looks forward to from TCS, which has a salary package in the range of 3.36 to 3.6 lakhs per annum. Apart from this, there are also other higher level packages which are offered by TCS for freshers, which they hire for from time to time throughout the course of a year. Those two packages are: first is TCS Digital, which offers a package of 7 lakhs per annum. There's also TCS Innovator, which they end up hiring for a package of 11 lakhs per annum. In the previous years, depending on students' performance in the NQT, top performers have been given opportunities to upgrade their package to even TCS Digital. Right? So sometimes you might be getting opportunities for TCS Innovator also, but the flagship role that you're going to be fighting for through this NQT is the TCS Ninja role. If you do really well, as per previous years, you could get a chance to end up getting a higher package role also. If you're a 2021 pass out, you need to do a two-step registration process. First, you need to register yourself for the NQT test, which is going to happen on 24, 25, 26 of October. Now, once you register yourself for the test, so this registration happens on TCS ION's website. Now, in this test, when you register for it, once you finish your application process, ensure that you register yourself also for something called Subject NQT. There will be an option to also take up something called Subject NQT. The Subject NQT is mandatory to make your score in the NQT eligible for hiring in IT companies such as TCS. For TCS campus hiring, it's 100% mandatory. This Subject NQT will test you on questions in programming logic and coding. Alright, so you need to complete this step in the process. Now, once you complete the TCS NQT registration, you have a second step. The second step is completing a registration on TCS's own Next Step platform. So the Next Step platform, you need to either create an account for yourself if you don't have one. If you already have an account, you can log into that. You need to fill your application and you need to ensure that you do a step called applying for the drive. So when you apply for the drive, it will ask you to enter something called NQT number. This NQT number is something that you would have got when you finished completing step 1, which is NQT registration process on TCS ION website. Now, if you're not a 2021 pass out, you don't have to follow step 2. Right? You don't have to apply for the TCS campus hiring process. You can just go register yourself for the TCS ION NQT. Now, in case you need help in terms of understanding how to apply, how to complete the entire application process, we've made a very detailed step-by-step video. Check out the card above. You can click on that, you can watch a detailed video to understand how to do it. Yes, you can. When you end up finishing the TCS ION NQT registration process, it'll end up asking you to choose something called mode of test. So this will allow you two modes. First mode is remote proctored, which is basically the mode which you need to choose if you want to take the test from home. You can also decide to take the test from a center, from a TCS ION center. TCS ION has got 600 centers across the country in multiple cities. Alright, so you can also take it from any of their centers. In that case, you need to choose an option called in-center test. So it is up to you to decide which mode you want. In case you choose a mode right now, you want to change it later on, you can still do that. You can do that right into the application closing date, which is 17th of October 2020. Okay, so this is the interesting part. Yes, the TCS NQT has had a pattern change. There are some interesting changes which have happened. Let's talk about what they are. So there are going to be 5 sections in total. The entire test is going to be for 180 minutes and you need to answer 92 questions in total. Now, the first section is going to be called verbal ability. So this is going to be a section where you need to answer 24 questions in 30 minutes. Now, this is a major change, right? So, because until last year, there was a verbal ability section in TCS, which is a very small section, 10-minute section. This time, there is a full-blown half-an-hour section on verbal ability, where you can expect questions across various verbal ability topics to be tested. The second section is a reasoning ability section, which is going to have you 30 questions in 50 minutes. This is again a very interesting change. A full-blown reasoning ability, logical reasoning section on TCS is a new thing. TCS has had logical reasoning or reasoning ability sections in the past years, but they have been very few and far between. This time, there's going to be a full-blown reasoning ability section where you need to answer 30 questions in 50 minutes. Then comes a numerical ability section, which is no stranger to TCS. And this time, for the numerical ability section, you need to answer 26 questions in 40 minutes. Pay attention to this. Until last year, for the numerical ability, where you are expected to be tested questions on quantitative aptitude, you had 2 minutes per question. This time, the amount of duration, time per question has reduced. So, which means that the difficulty level of questions can also go through a change this time. The fourth section is called the programming logic, where you're expected to be tested questions which are MCQ in nature, testing your programming skills, your knowledge of programming languages. And the final section, the fifth section, is the coding ability section, where you need to end up solving 2 questions in 45 minutes. So here for the first question, you will have a time limit, 15 minutes. The second question will have its own time limit, which is 30 minutes. So put together 2 questions in 45 minutes. And in this test, you will be allowed to code the questions in a language of your choice. And the language of choices are C, C++, Java, Python and Perl. All of these are languages that are supported in the TCS Ion platform. But now these are the exciting changes which have come in the TCS NQT pattern. Now you might also be wondering, what topics are they going to be testing? So very soon you can expect a detailed syllabus video from Facebook, where we will talk about what is going to be the official expected syllabus for the entire brand new TCS NQT test. So the test, like I said, happens on 3 dates, 24, 25 and 26th of October. No, you cannot choose your test date. You can only end up choosing the mode of your test. Once the registrations end up closing, you will start getting your hall tickets. So the hall tickets will start coming a few days before the test is actually scheduled. And depending on how the entire registrations happen, you will be end up batched into a particular date and time slot on that date. So that is the date and time slot in which you need to go and take up this 180-minute TCS NQT. So yes, the test will be webcam proctored, and when you end up taking the test using the mode called remote proctored environment, you will definitely need to ensure that you have webcam facility for the test. So during the test, the platform will take images across multiple timelines of you, and in case there are any malpractice, that might also lead to disqualification during the entire process. So if you end up taking the test from a remote proctored environment, you need to ensure that you have proper webcam facility to participate in this test. So if you are participating in the TCS digital hiring program, then you must be from a TCS premium institution. So these TCS premium institutions are colleges which are affiliated with TCS. So this TCS digital hiring program is actually happening on 3rd and 4th of October for students from these particular TCS premium institutions. So if you participate in that, and if you do not end up clearing the process, yes, you have a second chance. You can still participate in this open TCS campus hiring process, which is open for everybody in the country as long as you fulfill the eligibility criteria. For those of you who have taken the CodeVita pre-qualifier, if you already got an interview call from TCS, that means that you are already in line to land a job at TCS. You could be landing a ninja role, or you could also be landing a digital role, depending on your rank in the CodeVita and also your performance in the interview that they call you for. If you end up succeeding there, then definitely not required. You need not end up writing the TCS NQT. The results of the CodeVita interviews have started to being announced to colleges already. You will start knowing your results very soon if you started participating in this process. If you have not cleared the CodeVita interview, or if you have not cracked the CodeVita pre-qualifier, then you can definitely end up applying for the TCS NQT. Alright, so now how do you ensure that you make the most of this opportunity? Okay, first is, this is a nationwide hiring process. The competition is going to be heavy. You're going to be competing against lakhs and lakhs of people who are going to be writing the TCS NQT. Second, good news is that it has already been in the news that TCS is expected to hire more than 40,000 freshers this year. So there are opportunities, there's also competition. So what you need is to ensure that you have a focused preparation, focused expert-guided preparation, which will exactly drive you on the path towards success. And as you know, FacePrep's TCS NQT Cracker has got all it takes to ensure that you land your dream job at TCS. And right now, our course is also updated to the latest pattern of TCS. You can subscribe to our online self-paced TCS NQT Cracker at just ₹499 by clicking on the link in the description. Do you have a question about TCS NQT that we have not covered in this video? Please feel free to leave a comment and we will reply to you with the answer for that. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you stay updated with respect to what's happening in the placement industry and you get all the updates that you need in terms of ensuring that you land your dream job this season.